Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the second episode of Hinamatsuri. So, in the last episode, our main character Nitta one day got a package. That package turned out to be a cute, naked psychic girl who is more than willing to use her powers to help him out, and seems to love him quite a bit, and pretty much having a wonderful time. I guess that's a pretty good way to summarize last episode, so let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Oh? Is it like another one of those things, or... Oh, I see. I don't see the issue. But, if these things just randomly fall from the sky, then my question is, where's mine? uh... yeah, you probably shouldn't have yelled at her that much. Well, that takes care of that. I think you're fine how you are, you know. No need to resort to thievery, So yes, I think we got our plot point for this episode. Hina meeting up with a girl that knows her. That probably knows a bit more about her backstory than Nitta does. But seriously, where's my robotic egg? I'll even pay the shipping and handling, just give it to me. Yeah, of course she's got food by her bed as she wakes up. You look so silly in the apron. And there she is. Pretty sure it's the same girl. Wow, that's just messed up. And there's a lot of crying girls in the opening. But yeah, clearly there are more girls to be introduced to in the series. I haven't gotten much of the blonde girl, but I feel like I'll like her. And there's a lot of characters. Yeah. I've heard. uh, you'll never believe what happened. Exactly. Yes. Yes, she could. In fact, she did. Oh wait, no, I mixed up my events. It was the blonde girl that did that, I think. Yeah, that's her. A superpower battle. Looking forward to that. uh, you kinda have to pay for it. Yeah, I was waiting for that. No. I'll pay with my powers. Yeah, it's kind of a mile away. As long as I get my money, I don't care. It's a soft spot for cute girls with psychic powers. I don't have any money for my ramen. Is he really gonna stalk her? I mean, I would too, but still. I don't think you want to pick this fight. I mean, yeah, stealing it wasn't very cool, I'll admit. And I can get behind the idea of taking it off, but... I love it just keeps going. He does. Just talk to him about that. State-of-the-art graphics there. Yeah, she's pretty much the opposite of Hina, personality-wise. Which makes sense. This is anime after all. Don't take it out on Hina. She's got a point, but still, stop stealing. It's really bad to do. She also stole the jacket. Yes, I think you might need to do that. It'd be a slightly different series. I don't think she'd be 10 times bigger. That's gonna make no sense to him. But I don't think it would have went quite like that. It's a simple life, but it's her life. Who should I steal from today? This girl. That's why I need to go live with Nitta. He'll take care of you. But I want to go to school. I barely had any screen time there. True enough, but yeah, it's not quite what you expect. Reminds me a little bit of, I'm blanking on her name, but Delta from Heaven's Lost Property. That's how much you suck at your job. He already knows this is gonna be a pain to deal with. If you're just gonna dispose of her anyway, you might as well just let her live with him. Peacefully. Naked mother wrestling? No hesitation there. Huh. Wow, Hina. Wake up, Hina. I think she's been triggered. Anzu, I should start to try to remember her name. And yeah, the flip shot. I was waiting for that. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. I feel an enthusiasm difference here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I think it's been 10 seconds. So is Hina just like a lot stronger than her? I feel like that's the case. Don't flip her off. I don't know why that's so funny. Nitta knows how to get his entertainment out of the day. Come on, you can win at least once. There we go. Now let's see what the power difference is. Ah! Holy crap. My theory was correct, she's a lot stronger. I would have been more satisfied with naked men wrestling, but that was pretty good too. She's pretty good, yeah. I'm curious, but we do want to get more into why they want to dispose of her. Ouch! Okay, that was uncalled for. Could have pulled out less than that. Or at least cut it out. She doesn't have a lot of friends. Let alone superpowered friends. You know, about food and stuff. You can learn not to steal, it'll be great. Aww. They do feel like friends, though. Even though she did come there to dispose of her. But yeah, pretty much friends now. And they're all tuckered out. Superpowered ones, though? Oh, I was hoping for at least a hug, but... you better see each other again. But we still haven't seen the one girl from the beginning of the first episode, right? What, your ball's not working? Because that happens to the best of us. There we go. Yes, you can. Just go back. Hopefully they come across her. Of course not. What? Yeah, you already have a girlfriend. Hina. It's almost like you've been busy with something else. Yeah, Hina over there. Oh. uh... So that explains that. uh... Wow. Where do these rumors come from anyway? Hina, you're ruining my life. uh... And she has no idea about any of that. Mackerel. Yeah, it's food. What? You better not throw away poor Hina. Supposed to take in more superpowered girls, not get rid of them. Yeah, but he's like a Yakuza or something, so it's fine. uh, left her all alone again. Wow, so now we're just basically neglecting her. He deserves somebody better, you know. Not to, you know, suggest anyone. Because you keep abandoning me. Do you have any complaints about this? You know, from the girl that could easily break you in half. All these automatic doors are slowing me down. I've been expecting you. Oh, you're not gonna be on this train? Okay. We can meet up again later. Oh, we do get to see her at school again in a little bit. Yeah. Without you. uh, sure, why not? Why not? That is, yeah. uh, yeah, I don't want to lose him. Did she fall for some temptation? This is an interesting walk. Yeah, he's a predictable man. Well, that apparently didn't stop them from getting inside. Why did I agree to do this again? Oh no. This is a problem. This is not the otaku you're looking for. She retired. I'm slightly too young for that. Yeah, I totally know what that is. Oh my god. How did I get into this situation? Hina just completely left her. Not a very good friend, Hina. There's Utako. I guess she left that for a supply run. That looks so silly. um, just nobody has a problem with this. I know, right? What a jerk. I bet he is. But he wants to play with other people. Good point. Does your sweater you really literally say PR? She just left, what? I was waiting for her to come back down. Okay, there she is. Sort of. Yeah, it's before things get out of hand. For them. I think she has a new career path for herself. Could you imagine me and Utako walking in on this? Exactly, she has a new job to aspire for. Please don't leave me anymore. Yeah, it sounds good to me. More the merrier. I mean, if he told me what her name is can be a bartender, I don't see why Hina can't go to one of those. Yes, you should definitely come as well. The show is amazing. Love you, Hina. Show is so silly. I may have liked this more than the first episode. It's hard to say. Love, love. Yeah, good thing. So what do you offer? What is a champagne tower, though? I really don't know. Yeah, I hope I'll find out. Oh. I guess I could have guessed that. Just use your powers in front of everyone. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. My god. They're not even thinking much of it. And she told me he's still here. I'm just... This is such an exciting day for her. Mom, I don't want to tell you where I am. I'm just, out with a friend or something. Don't ask where. Oh, wow, she actually told her. But she didn't believe her. Good thing. She wouldn't believe her. God. Oh, what is this show? That was an exciting night, yeah. Pretty good for Hina. She finally got to go out and, play with him. Yeah, there's the bill. That's gotta sting a bit. It really was. Like tonight, for instance. uh, well then. I feel like you told me you should have made some money from the bartending. Like, if from tips, if nothing else. I'm so glad I decided to watch this show. I mean, this could end up in my top 5 of the season, honestly. I just hope we get more Anzu. Like, I was pretty sure that whole, oh no, I can't go back home thing was to suggest that, yeah, she would stick around with Hina for a while. But she seemed to just go back to being homeless. I still assume she'll show up here and there, but not as much screen time as I'm hoping for, probably. My stomach hurts a little bit from laughing. But Anzu wasn't the only new character. We also got Hitomi, Hina's friend from school. She's, I quite like her. She's a little bit on the plain side as far as characters go, but I like her. I mean, she very much feels like a side character, but... Hobo life. So, that was the second episode of Hinamatsuri. And it was another great episode. So, this time, we had another super-powered girl show up. Once again naked, because I'm starting to think that maybe clothing just doesn't work with these metallic eggs very well, because of how compact it is. Maybe that's the reason why, but both 2 for 2, they have not had clothes on. Which, that's less of an issue when you go indoors like Hina did, but when you end up on the streets, like Anzu, having no clothes you can run into some issues, to be sure. But she did solve that problem fairly quickly, because some motorcycle gang shows up, and she beats them up because they were yelling at her, being all rude, and yeah, she beat them up and took his jacket. And that's how that situation was resolved. And the next time we see her, she's just chowing down on ramen, and we finally get to have Nitta meet up with her. And before he did, he heard about some girl taking out the motorcycle gang, which initially I was a little bit confused in that scene. I thought you were talking about what Hina did last episode, because I'm slow like that, but eventually it clicked in my head what was going on there. But yeah, he saw her, he pretty much figured out, yeah, this is probably another psychic girl similar to Hina. She doesn't have money though, so she's kind of stealing food and stealing everything she needs, as a homeless person kind of has to do. But so he paid for the ramen for her, but, you know, by the end of the episode, he does have money trouble, so he probably shouldn't be doing stuff like that too much, but... Anyway, yeah, some more people run into Anzu, yeah, Anzu's her name. Run into her, mad that she took the jacket and everything, and she just beats him up again. What's funny is we had Hina meet up with Anzu eventually, and Anzu apparently came here to dispose of Hina. Not sure exactly what the reasoning behind that is. I'm sure we'll get into that more in the future. But yes, in the end, they basically had a competition with each other. Rock, paper, scissors, superpower edition, essentially. And Hina lost the first 2 rounds, so you had Anzu use her powers against her, and it didn't phase her that much. All it really amounted to was her making some funny faces, which were really funny. Like that especially the second round, you saw Nitta back there just busting a gut, and it was really funny. But the third time around, Hina finally won, and she just wrecked Anzu, which was pretty cool. And painful sounding, that neck break sound. Well, the neck obviously didn't actually break, but it sounded painful. But anyway, yeah, she won. Although, apparently, not willing to give up on the mission completely, what she decided to do was pull out some of Hina's hair and say, I'll just give this hair back to the higher-ups and say I killed you. Which, still, that hair pulling, I almost felt that hurt. But Hina wanted something to play with, so she's like, hey, before you leave, can we hang out? Can we play for a bit? Like, what? Why would I do such a crazy thing? And then they played together. Played some video games, they slept on the couch together, they probably took a bath together at some point, although they didn't actually show that. I think it was implied, though. But anyway, after all that, they said their goodbyes, and she went on her way. However, her teleportation ball thingy did not work anymore, so she's back to being homeless Anzu, unfortunately. But the second half, the plot was more about the relationship between Nitta and Hina. So, apparently, rumors gotten around that Nitta's busy taking care of his daughter, so he can't do things like go out and party and go to girly clubs, as the subs called it. I don't think I've ever seen it translated like that before, but anyway. Yeah, so the solution to this problem was to just neglect Hina as much as humanly possible, just hand her something that bare minimum qualifies as a meal and go out and party, pretty much. Although this led to Hina feeling lonely, feeling left out. She wanted to go out and play with him. It wasn't fair to just be left behind like that. So she dragged one of her school friends with her to go follow him, pretty much. Although they kind of lost sight of him, they went to the place that they figured he'd go to eventually. Although it was closed, Utako wasn't even there. Then Hitomi got left there by herself. Just poor Hitomi. But eventually a customer came in there, so naturally Hitomi could do nothing more than service him as a bartender. Which she did a good job. I mean, she just kept... The number of people she was servicing as a bartender just kept going up, and people seemed to be more than satisfied with it. So, yeah, she seemed pretty good at it. I'm glad that she now has a career path to strive for in life. So it's a good thing to have. But yeah, Hina actually had a nice talk with Utako, and it pretty much amounted to, hey, you know, if this is how you're feeling, you should let him know how you're feeling. So she did, and she basically said, hey, I want to go to a girly club with you. And he agreed to it. He went, she went, a lot of other people there went, Utako went, Hina went, and Hitomi went. And they just had a great time. Hina even used her psychic powers to pour champagne in the champagne tower. And just that scene, that entire scene, everything, it was so great. I loved it so much. Just that last few minutes of the episode, from the bar to the girly club, like all of that was just, it was perfect. It was amazing. I'm really enjoying this show, to be honest. I'm very much glad I picked it up. And if someone's not already watching it, they should do so. Next episode, since it was called Homeless Life or something, I feel like it'll focus on Anzu more. Like, just her... that's the only thing I can amount from that, because she's the only real homeless named character we got, for the most part. So, yeah, pretty good. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, the Dragon of Oshu, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.